So, man of God, sir,
Yeah.
lately there is an issue that's bothering my mind. Looking at society, a lot of things have been happening that is a concern to me. Presently, the rate at which our young boys are involved in drugs is alarming. What can you say about that, sir? That was on that.
I think that anyone that is taking drugs is not in his right frame of mind.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if they are really in their right frame of mind, I don't think that they need those drugs for their everyday life. How do I mean? I'll give an example of this cough syrup that is called NGC.
Okay.
You will see somebody who is not having cough taking cough syrup. That NGC is particularly made for patients with that challenge. Now you see these young people, they don't have cough at all, they are not even sick. They just go take a tablet and consume it just for abuse sake. So you see that if they are really sane, if they are really in their right frame of mind, they will not be abusing things
Okay.
because it's a wrong culture to abuse things.
But okay, what do you think is actually their motivation for taking this? Is what do you think propels them into consuming these hard substances?
Many factors
Okay, let's hear
may
some.
contribute. Most importantly, I think that it is inferiority,
Mm, mm,
where they just want to have boldness.
okay, that's true.
They just want to have that courage to talk to anybody they want to talk to. The truth is, you can talk to anybody you want to talk to without consuming drugs. It is not drugs that gives you confidence. It is purpose that gives you confidence. It is power that gives you confidence. So, against the conventional belief of let's take drugs so that we can be bold, I don't think that's workable.
One thing I observed lately is that it's alarming that even teenagers are also involved in this substance consumption.
Yeah.
For instance, I met a young man recently, and we were talking. I couldn't stand close to him because the smell that was coming out of his mouth was so offensive. I had to dress back from him, but he was trying to come closer, but I was running back from him anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, this guy should not be more than 19, 18 years. So at that early stage, I'm wondering what is giving them the mind to go. Is it that there is something it gives to them? Does it bring money actually?
Nothing.
So what do they benefit from it?
I would say that it is a dysfunctional system that is giving birth to these things because these things are all a result. I really mean to say that there are people that are supposed to be responsible for these our children to live a normal life. These people happen to be the parents. Then in the parenting, the fathers are irresponsible in their actions. This is why their boys are tending to vices.
Are you not trying to blame the family for
I
this
blame the
vices?
fathers for these vices.
Fathers or
Yes.
mothers? Just fathers?
Fathers. Fathers are the problem.
What about the mothers?
The mothers are not a challenge.
Are you sure?
Yes,
But mothers are closer to the children than the fathers.
I understand. Mothers are closer.
A mom has
Mothers-
more influence over a child than the father. Are you aware of that?
Mothers pet their children, particularly their boys,
Okay.
but they don't pet their girls.
Hmm.
But in the life of a man, it is not the woman that is most important. In the life of a man is most important. If you want our boys to be good, become a good father.
But sir, you are looking at it from just one angle. Are you aware that both ladies also take this substance?
Wonderful. Women are now in somehow where women are taking drugs. Is very wrong. That is a challenge that has come from the family. How do you become a parent and you don't know what your children are into?
I think many of the fathers, they are aware of this, but they have lost control over the children.
How did they lose the control?
Basically, I saw a scenario whereby the girl was, as at that time, was 16, 17 years. She came back late at night, and I thought, was it bread? Okay, it was. She brought suya and barbecue. At first, the woman raised her voice. After a while, we discovered that she was calm. So the girl knew what the mother loves, so she brought it back. The next day, she came back. Maybe she came back around 8. She came back around 9. This time, there was no chef on the house. The mom welcomed her back. The mom was happy and comfortable. So I think the children have mastered a way of penetrating the heart of the parents.
Yeah.
For instance, if I'm your child, let's say I'm 17 years, I go into the Yahoo business and I make money and I build the house for you as my mom. Can you tell me when to come back, when to come to my own house? So can I also say that poverty is also a contributing factor to all of these stuff?
Deprivation is a big challenge.
Can you?
I did not just say poverty, because if I say poverty, I really do want to say that there is nobody that is poor. We're only deprived of some major things that we need to have. And among those major things, we need to have a voice. You don't need to have a voice outside. You need to have a voice inside. Because our fathers and our mothers have lost their voice, they can no longer put a correction to what they should correct. Like you just gave an example. Because the woman likes this or likes that, and that particular thing that she loves is brought home, because of that bribe alone, we lost that voice.
Bible said that. Say bribe corrupts the people. Bribe shuts the mouth of the people.
So because our parents have lost that voice, it was not like this some 20 years ago.
20 years is too far. Even way back in the early 2000s, life wasn't so.
It was not like this.
I remember in those days, you can't come back later than 6 o'clock in the house. You dare not try it, right?
You will be flogged.
You dare not come back after 6 to our parents' house. The discipline was there. But over the years, we have watered. In fact, sir, in those days, I remember in primary school then, when a child fails to attend class first day, second day, third day, and maybe the teacher have sent messengers to him or her, and the people refuse to come to school, the teacher will order the big boys in the class to go to their house and bring the
person to
school by force, and they will flog the child
in the presence of
on
everybody.
the assembly ground, even in class. The next day the child will come to school. But can you try that today?
It is parents that will come to the school and fight.
So what are we saying? So, like, I agree with your point that the family failure is a major factor affecting the society.
Yeah.
Fathers are no longer active. Moms are no longer active. You see that they're all busy looking for money. And while they are doing that, we are losing our children to society.
And let me say here that giving money to your child is not the greatest thing you should give to them. Giving phones to your children is not the biggest thing you should give to them.
Tablets.
Yeah. Now, we just want to believe that if I make money, I'll give them money, they'll be fine. I'll take them to ShopRite, they'll buy phones, they'll snap pictures, they'll watch TikTok. That's not the greatest thing you can give to a child. The greatest thing you can give to a child is becoming your real self and becoming a good example. Even God knew that Abraham will instruct his children in the ways of the Lord. So not until we get to that place where we are a good example, giving them money is a waste. Buying them phone, we rather spoil them than correct them.
Are you sure we can actually, what you are saying, are you sure the parents out there will accept this saying of yours?
The parents out there, you people are a problem. You people are a problem already that we are battling with. How do you expect children giving birth to children?
That's a big point, sir.
Children should not give birth to children. Let me say this in the local parlance. Person they mature.
Like one of my friends used to call them, he said, in a Peking, born Peking.
It's
so
wrong.
There are 3 Pekins in the house.
It's wrong.
You see, like I was in Sapele yesterday and someone made a statement. Father smokes colos. Mom smokes. So what would the child not smoke?
We smoke colos as well.
So what are we not saying?
You see?
So the family is actually the problem of the society.
Yeah.
So most of we blame the government. But let's go to the root. The root is actually the family's failure.
And government is not government. Government is people. Let me also say this to the politicians. Even politicians are having failure in family.
It's actually everywhere.
You cannot lead the society without leading your family correctly. If you cannot lead your family, don't worry, you cannot lead the public. Don't bother yourself, because it is effective leadership at home. In fact, it is first effective leadership of yourself and of your wife that gives you the credit to lead the public.
You know, scripture said, if you cannot lead your house, how can you lead the people in the public?
Yeah,
If you can't put your house in order, how can you put those outside in public?
you can't do it.
So actually, man of God, I agree with your point. You're making a very candid point tonight. The family has failed.
Yeah.
Do you know, sir, if we as upcoming parents can raise our children the same way we were raised in the 90s, I think the next generation will be a better place.
Yeah.
But today, I think the freedom we give to our children is so much. I remember in the 90s, literally, our mom regulated our time.
Yeah.
When you come back from school by 2 or 1:32, your food is waiting for you. Eat and come and meet me in the farm. They will tell you, they are going to so farm. Meet us there.
Yeah.
And we don't fail. As we come back from school, we eat, off we are to the farm. We come back around 6, we bath, we cook, eat. Maybe we have stories to tell. We go to bed. But today now, you can see a mom is sleeping while the child is watching film in the parlor. Or sometimes the child is even on his or her personal tab. And sometimes, sir, our cartoons now are no longer safe for our kids to watch.
That's a serious problem.
Yeah. In those days, we used to be cartoons were for children. But today, cartoons are no longer for children.
Yeah.
There are mature things they display on those cartoon networks. I don't know if you are aware of this thing.
Yeah.
So both the cartoons are not safe for them. Leaving them to watch Nigerian Hollywood movies, they are not safe. Even as far as the, you know what I'm talking about, Nollywood and Bollywood, they are not safe. So our children, whom you think are ignorant, they know more than us most times.
So you see the roots of this, eh? We are trying to globalize.
Neglecting our basic cultures.
We are Africans. We are black people.
We have cultures.
We are historical people. We have somewhere we are coming from. Let's go back there. So I usually tell people that future is not front, future is back. Because the future we think we are going to, we fail, or it's already failing. The future we are supposed to stay, we are walking past it. Because if we go back to the way we used to live our lives as black people, it was better.
Better. It was sweet, sir.
We come back home, we tell, you see family, the father will come back home, everybody is complete, they tell story. Now, everybody is on his phone,
Personally.
everybody is just doing his thing.
So even sometimes we connect more to outsiders than family members.
So we now take outsiders as our family members, which is wrong. And I have the fathers to blame for that.
So our
The
fathers,
man is supposed to be the husband. Husband means house bond. Somebody that bonds the house. So if the man is not bonding the house, he's not a husband. You need to bond your wife to yourself, bond the children to yourself, bond everybody should be bonding together in the house. In the presence of phones, keep the phones. Let's bond. Instead of bonding outside, let's bond inside. Instead of telling your story, telling your experience outside, tell it to your father, tell it to your mother. They may get angry. So why will you get pregnant? It is safer telling the people inside than telling the people outside. They may get angry, don't forget, but it is safer for us. So instead of getting globalized, becoming civilized, let's come back to being traditional.
Now, the one I say from your point that globalization of the Africans is a problem today.
It's a serious problem. It's a serious
Because
problem.
we are actually, even as far as our dressing,
Yeah.
we are begin to abandon our dressing to welcome the white man's. What makes us feel that we are inferior in the first place?
They sold this idea to us that we are monkeys.
So for how long shall we keep on buying that idea, sir?
The thing has been programmed for a long time. Now, let me add to this. The kind of school that we go to, the school structure we have in Africa, is not actually sponsoring education. It is rather sponsoring ignorance.
How do you miss that?
We are supposed to go to school to be refined
That's
in
true.
what we have. rather than go to school and look for something we don't have. The truth is, if you want to change your life, you don't need something you don't have.
Mm.
You need something you have. So the education that we are supposed to receive is supposed to tell us what we have. But no, they won't tell us. They won't even tell us the value of the oil we have. They would rather put our attention on the jobs we don't have. Let me say this, that if you are still looking for a job, you'll be poor. It is time to look inside because you have something. There is nobody who does not have anything. There is oil in your house. There is oil in your house. Now, let me say this. Instead of putting focus on the oil on the land, put focus on the oil on your head.
Mm. Mm.
Because oil dey your head.
Hallelujah.
If you manage the oil on your head, you will get to that place where the people who have oil on the land will partner with you.
That's true, sir. That's true, sir.
And it is very visible around us.
This now points down to personal development.
Yeah.
Of virtues and gifts.
Yeah.
Like you said just now, we seems to not value what we have.
We don't really value it.
We are looking at the outside.
Yeah, we're looking
what
outside.
is out there.
Mm.
And that is actually harming the African man.
Yeah.
The African man feels inferior when he comes in contact with a white man.
Mm.
And that's why he can be in the church. When a white man walks in, straight to the front seat.
Yeah.
Not just church, even in banking sectors.
Anywhere.
I don't know why we give them this special place in society.
But check the blacks. They will go somewhere. They want to hide.
Why is it that? And a black man can go to a white country and want to seclude himself from people. So, sir, we have a long way to go because they have actually sold this idea into us in such a way that we now see ourselves like that's how we actually are.
Yeah.
So I think God will help us.
Finally, I want to say that you are not what people say you are.
Mm.
You are what you say you are. So instead of allow people define you, define yourself.
Yes,
I wrote on Facebook that don't see with people's eyes.
See with your eyes.
See with your eyes. Open your eyes, shine your eyes, and live in your definition. Define the things according to what you think is correct, not according to what people say is correct.
Mm.
Because those things people say it is correct, it is their definition.
That's true.
And I'm not them. Neither are they me. So I must define what is correct for me and follow it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Next week we'll have you again to be with us. See you next week, same time, same account.
Thank you.